Would you like some examples of practical strategies to enhance motivation among language learners? How can we promote self-efficacy? How can we foster self-perception of competences? If you're saying, yes, I'm interested, don't go away and keep watching. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Learning Together with Robert. If this is your first time visiting me, thank you for being here. And if you're back, thank you very much for your support, because without it, this wouldn't make any sense. If you haven't subscribed, why not do it now and give us a like? Those of you who have already been here, you can fast forward to the main part of the video. I just want to welcome our new visitors. I'm Robert Martinez, and I have been an English teacher since 1994 and a teacher educator and language assessment specialist for almost 20 years now. It's been an incredible journey, having lived and worked in 9 different countries. I'm a self-taught tutor and assessor, online moderator, a full-time director of studies, and tutor on the IHCYLT course teaching English to young learners and teenagers, and I enjoy being in the classroom both face-to-face and online. If you want to know more about my professional background, experience, and qualifications, I've put a link to my LinkedIn profile and a link to a video cartoon version of my CV to jazz things up in the description box below. Feel free to check them out. Hello, my fellow teachers. In this video, we will continue to explore the practical strategies to enhance motivation among language learners, which we touched upon in the last video. Drawing on the insights of the wonderful work of late Sultan Dornier from his article, Motivation and Motivating in the Foreign Language Classroom, we will look at some specific examples of strategies we can use to motivate our language learners. Before we start, I want to thank Morrain again for sharing the article that's inspired me to make these videos. He shared it on the Webinars for Teachers Facebook page, and there's a link in the description too. Okay, let's get started. The first strategy we mentioned before was promoting self-efficacy, but you may be asking yourself, what is it exactly? Well, promoting self-efficacy involves building students' confidence in their ability to succeed in language learning tasks. Let's look at 3 practical strategies to achieve this. The first one is strategy training. We can equip students with effective language learning strategies if we teach them. So teach them specific techniques for vocabulary acquisition, grammar usage, and pronunciation. For instance, introduce mnemonic devices for vocabulary retention or practice drills for grammatical structure. For some ideas on mnemonic devices, check the videos I made with lots of ideas. Also provide opportunities to practice these strategies in class so that we can see them, and encourage students to use them in their independent study. Make the strategy clear and explicit so that they can see exactly what it is and how to do it. The second one is modeling and sharing experiences. Share your own language learning experiences, including the challenges and successes. This can demystify the learning process and show students that even experts face difficulties. Invite guest speakers who are proficient in the language to talk about their learning journeys. These narratives can inspire students and make the goal of language proficiency seem more attainable. In my current context, I often tell my students how difficult Basque is and ask them if they have any tricks they can share with me. Some of those tricks can also be transferred to English language learning, and sometimes, believe it or not, they don't use them. And the last one under promoting self-efficacy is incremental goal setting. Help students set realistic and incremental goals. Break down larger tasks into manageable steps and celebrate small achievements along the way. For example, instead of focusing solely on fluency, set goals like mastering a specific set of vocabulary or achieving a certain level in listening comprehension, for example. This approach helps students see progress and builds their confidence gradually, and make sure everyone has a tracking system that helps them get organized and also track their results and see where they were and where they are at all the time. This makes goal setting explicit and evidence-based for everybody. Right, let's look at the second strategy, fostering self-perception of competence. Enhancing students' self-perception of competence is crucial for maintaining motivation. Let's look at 3 practical strategies. First of all, positive feedback. Provide constructive and positive feedback that emphasizes students' strengths and improvements. Highlight what they are doing well and offer specific suggestions for improvement on those areas which they're struggling with without making them the whole focus of attention. For example, instead of saying you need to work on your pronunciation, say your pronunciation of these words is improving. Well done. Try focusing on the intonation in these sentences. I'm sure you've heard of the sandwich method. Start with something positive, mention the area of improvement, and then finish with something positive. Nobody likes being told they're bad at anything. Next, we have celebrating milestones. Recognize and celebrate students' milestones and achievements. Create a classroom culture that acknowledges both small and large accomplishments. This could be done through certificates, praise in front of peers, use when it really matters, or a simple note of recognition. I like using post-it notes with a small comment and a happy face. Celebrating success helps students feel competent and valued. And our third strategy for today, encouraging a growth mindset. Foster a growth mindset by encouraging students to view challenges and mistakes as opportunities for learning and part of celebrating and the learning process. We all learn in different ways and at different speeds, and so we should focus on ourselves and not on what others can do. We all find things hard at one stage or the other, and this is okay. Discuss the concept of a growth mindset explicitly and provide examples of how effort leads to improvement. Encourage students to reflect on their learning process and recognize their own process and their own progress over time. I think this links to goal setting we mentioned earlier and being organized. Recognizing progress is easier if there is some sort of tracking system that allows you and us to see how they're doing. Consider discussing possible ways of tracking their progress with them too. The more involved in the process, the more agency, the more invested in it they will be. By incorporating these strategies into our teaching practices, we can effectively enhance motivation among language learners and create a more engaging and productive learning environment. Don't you think? Thank you for watching. I hope this video has provided valuable insights into understanding and enhancing motivation in the foreign language classroom. In the next video, we will be looking at group-specific motivational components and utilizing integrative and instrumental motivational subsystems. I will be sharing more exciting videos, so stay tuned and subscribe. Do let me know in the comments box if you have any special requests, and I'll try to make a video about them if there are enough of you commenting. Do share this video with your friends, and can I ask you a favor? Hit that like button so that more people can see this video. Bye for now, and remember, learning is fun, and you don't have to do it alone. So let's do it together with Robert.